Imagine you're standing beside a humming engine in a 1990s university lab, wires sprawled like an urban jungle beneath a glass workbench. Stephen Schwarz leans over a cluttered circuit board, pointing to an integrated circuit, a tiny powerhouse that runs everything from your handheld computer to that mysterious device you barely understand. But what if I told you this book isn't about turning you into an electrical engineer? The goal is deeper. To make you the user who truly gets how these electrical heartbeats shape your world. Stick with me, we're diving in. First, Schwarz dives right into systems early, a bold move that flips the usual script. Why start with systems? Because understanding the big picture before the parts turns complexity into clarity. In one chapter, Schwarz uses the example of an automobile suspension system, not a dry diagram but a vivid story of sensors and actuators working together to make your ride smooth. It's not just wires, it's a dynamic conversation between parts that adjust in real time. Suddenly, circuits feel alive. To crack the concept of systems, Schwarz invites you to think of an orchestra. Each instrument plays its part, but it's the conductor, the feedback, that keeps everyone in harmony. If one instrument goes rogue, the conductor corrects it instantly, just like feedback loops keep electrical systems stable. That feedback isn't just a neat trick, it transforms raw chaos into predictable performance. Schwarz reveals how understanding these loops means you stop fearing black box electronics and start controlling them. This insight flips your relationship with everyday tech from bafflement to mastery. Next, Schwarz pulls back the curtain on integrated circuits, or ICs, the tiny heroes inside every device you touch. But instead of drowning in specs, he breaks ICs down to bite-sized, understandable chunks. Schwarz tells the tale of the op-amp, like the Swiss Army knife of electrical engineering. This little chip can amplify, filter, and even compare signals with an elegance that's almost magical. He shares an experiment from a University of Illinois class where students wire op-amps to mimic sound effects, turning theory into hands-on audio fun. Mixed signals are everywhere. Your music isn't just digital zeros and ones, it flows through analog pathways like rivers feeding into a lake. Schwarz captures this fusion by describing the handshake between analog and digital tech as a dance. Digital provides precision, analog adds warmth and texture. Understanding this combo is like hearing your favorite song in high fidelity for the first time. Then comes Spice, the software that lets you test circuits on your computer before you build them. Schwarz recalls how early students marveled at simulating complex circuits without a physical lab. Spice is like having a flight simulator, but for electrical systems, saving time and preventing costly mistakes. Knowing this tool changes your approach from guessing to confident designing. Finally, Schwarz anchors concepts in real life, showing you why this engineering knowledge matters beyond the classroom. It's where ideas jump off the page and into your daily experience. Take the example of automobile suspension systems again, this time from the application section. Schwarz highlights how electrical sensors and circuits adjust shocks on the fly, improving safety and comfort. It's not abstract engineering, it's the tech under your tires tuning your drive in real time. High-fidelity audio systems get their moment too. Schwarz walks through how feedback in amplifier circuits removes distortion and noise, creating that pure concert hall sound from your living room speakers. This connection between theory and the emotional power of music keeps you hooked. Lastly, handheld computers, think early PDAs, are dissected to reveal how every button press, screen brightness adjustment, and signal transmission relies on the principles you just learned. Schwarz's real-world examples turn opaque specs into relatable functions, explaining why mastering basics means mastering modern life. Remember that humming lab from the start. Now, when you look at a circuit board or your handheld computer, you're not just seeing plastic and wires. You're seeing a symphony of systems, feedback loops, and tiny IC heroes all working to serve you. Next time you use any electrical device, pause and trace how feedback or an op-amp might be behind its magic. Try picking one familiar gadget and mapping out its core electrical blocks. It changes everything. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.